Mission Control, this is Commander Bubbles. I'm getting an MPS warning light on the link monitor control subsystem. I'm requesting reallocation of main homes firing to the CDS at level 6. Please advise.
Copy that, Commander. Reallocating there, Commander Bubbles.
Breaker, come in Earth. This is rocket ship 27. Aliens fucked over the carbonator on inch number 4. I'm gonna try to refucculate it and land on Juniper. Hopefully they got some space weed over.
Open the pod bay doors, please.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
You know, that was almost funny. They better be careful. They'll spoil a perfect record.
You know, I have actual assignments that I have to finish for art school. Shut up and do more art for me.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, I need water and life support. Do you have life support? I need water and life support.
Oh, I got water, but I don't think this water can reach where you at. So I'll drink it in your honor.
Drink that water in my honor. Looks refreshing, bud.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Oh. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another issue of Pages Beyond Paper. I'm Jordan. To my other this way is
It's Hardrick. What's
Yay.
up, everybody? How you guys doing?
well, I'll tell you, I'm doing pretty good, Hardrick. I don't know about you, but I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm still in that hamster wheel situation, but you know it's gonna work itself.
Hamster wheel situation. Yes, of course, guys. We always like to start this podcast off by talking about life and on life's terms, essentially. So, Hardrick, how has your week been, man?
It's been all right. I'm getting ready to start my new job. Well,
oh yeah, that's right. We talked about that before. Congratulations, by the way.
Same workplace, new areas.
Whoa! So, congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Absolutely. So, what are you going to be doing?
Like I did before when I first started, loading trailers, and then after that, after my lunch break, loading planes.
Ooh, so you're going to be out on the ramp then?
Yeah, out on the ramp. I would be taught everything from like loading planes to driving the stuff to the planes, and what's that marshalling with the
Oh, you
lights.
get to swing the lightsabers around?
Yeah.
Nice. Dude, that's awesome, man. Well, dude, congratulations again, dude. That's really cool, and hopefully that only benefits you in your future. So,
Oh yeah, it will. Definitely after 4 years, we'll be making what, a shitload of money. But yeah, okay,
yeah, man. As long as you're making something, dude. Here's the thing, man. Your life is gonna be so much better off now, man. And I can't wait to see how that not only affects you but affects this podcast, because I'm sure that's only gonna make it better, man.
Oh yeah, it should.
So definitely. But anyway, man, that's cool. That's awesome. So other than that, I mean, other than your living situation, everything else seems to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it should be.
Still riding that high from C2E2, of course.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
I'm coming down because I'm actually looking at other conventions I want to go to now. Since now I can afford it, I'm like, oh man, I can go to this one. I can go to this one. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
So.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I'm, you know me, dude. I'm down to do more cons. I'd love to do, more podcasts from cons, things like that, dude. Like,
yeah,
really dive into it and get it done. So, heck yeah, man. So yeah, my week's been good. First week without my boss. Now that it's out there, shout out to Carson Souza at Obscure. I believe that's Obscurity Brewing. I think is what they are. And he's putting together a coffee house now, so he's moved on from working with me to doing some really, really cool projects. So shout out to him, man. Miss ya, but I'm excited to see what you got going. But anyway, with that being said, it's been a good week. I'm excited to do another issue here with you, Hardrick. And I
all have issues.
That's right. We do all have issues. That's true, especially me. But yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to doing more of this, and I want to keep doing this. And like, guys, we're doing what we can to try to put out as much content as we can. Life just kind of gets in the way, and sometimes we are lazy. At least I am. So I'm not going to hide it from you.
But if you think about it, this is our second consistent issue or pod in 2 months. Usually we don't do pod like.
Sometimes there's a stretch, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this is like maybe the most we did in 1 month.
And I got to be honest, man. Doing the Chuckload of Comics.
Kind of amped us
Yeah,
up.
yeah. No, it really did, man. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
It was the foot in the ass.
yeah, and you see how many videos that he's putting out, man. I mean, and it's there's something all the time he's got going on.
They do it every Sunday, so.
Every Sunday. Well, even so, like I didn't realize he did all that work over the weekend, man. How many people he interviewed? I didn't realize.
And he still got
man.
more.
Yeah,
They still got more.
He's still got more. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, we're doing what we can, and hopefully, you guys are enjoying what we're doing. So, anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the issue. Yeah, Hardrick?
Yeah, let's do that.
Awesome. All right, guys. So our first story, we wanted to start. We wanted to start this podcast off kind of silly, a little goofy, have some fun, like we try to do every podcast. But anyway, guys. So you guys, I'm sure, have read the tagline here: Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments will now penalize dirty, bad-smelling players. About time. About time.
Could be a it can be now a chain reaction. Now we can do it from tournaments to, I don't know, conventions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The event. I promise you, this leaks over to conventions because anybody who's gone to a con or like multiple cons knows that sometimes there is a stench in the air. Yeah. But anyway, so this is exactly what it says, guys. That's what the article's about. They are going to penalize players for people who stink. Those players that stink. More specifically, they're reported now a subsection in the tournament guidelines dedicated to hygiene and letting players know they must be clean before coming. Apparently, that was such a big problem, it needed its own official spot and subsection. Wow. Wow. I mean, here's the thing, man. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh!, as far as I know, has lost a lot of popularity in the last handful of years. So it's kind of funny that they're even using Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, it's just funny that they're using Yu-Gi-Oh! as an example here because this happens, like you said, in every con.
Tournament.
Okay,
game tournaments, all that stuff.
Right. So here I'm going to read part of the article here. This is how the policy affects people. According to the new policy, unclean people and clothing contributes to an unpleasant atmosphere, which is accurate. Further, people who show up neglecting this rule may be asked to fix it if they want to continue. In other words, they'll need to give themselves a quick bath. I don't even understand it. It looks like here they got the policy right here. So, you are expected to be clean when you enter the tournament. Neglecting to wash or put on clean clothes contributes to an unpleasant atmosphere at the event, as a tournament can be crowded and the day can be long. Persons who neglect self-care to the point that they are negatively impacting the tournament may be asked to correct the issue in order to continue the event. Which begs the question, are there people stinking just to have a one-up on somebody? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like what? That is some seriously evil fucking genius bullshit right there. Like, I'm going to the tournament to smell like shit, and it's going to throw off the player, and I'm going to fucking beat him because he's distracted by my scent. Jesus Christ. This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
As you would expect, some people are appalled, but not surprised that such a rule had to be officially recorded and enforced to begin with. I'm not surprised, nor, I'm not, like it says, I'm not surprised. I'm not appalled. There are stinky people in the world.
Yeah.
look at this little Ace. Axe body spray is not a substitute for a shower. Oh God. It's just like guys, this story, we shared the story on our Facebook, guys. So if you want to read the article yourself, go to our Facebook page and check it out. But, if they have to add a rule, it was enough of a problem that it had to be addressed.
Yeah.
And that is disgusting. Well, fucking that's disgusting. Nobody's questioning that. Oh, jeez. But anyway, guys, this is just kind of a ridiculous little article we wanted to touch base on. And now, guys, you can go to these Yu-Gi-Oh shows or these tournaments worry-free of stinky men and stinky people. So
I wonder how
rest easy.
If like somebody does show up, how they're gonna do this. It's like, okay, person was far away. I think they're just gonna hose them off in the back, like come in the back and with a hose.
Yeah. Jesus, dude. They're gonna do it, man. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Hose them down.
Yeah.
Don't make me get the hose, Buford.
Oh, shit.
Don't make me get the hose. All right. Okay. Moving on to our next ridiculous story. Okay. So some of you guys have probably seen. What's that?
I said the next one.
Yeah. Exactly. And I was gonna say some of you guys have probably seen this story here. But here we are, guys. Heinz and Cadbury create cream egg flavored mayonnaise, and people have mixed feelings. I wonder what the like mixed feelings, if they're like, Heinz and Cadbury mixed these things together, so they have mixed feelings. They should have done the quotes. I'm okay with that. They should have done the mixed feelings. I would have loved that. That would have been great. But
I don't know about no.
Look at this image.
Disgusting. F is. I can't, if people like this, I categorize the people that like this are the ones that eat like the peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. Shit.
Dude, okay. This image here is like watching a terrible, like, awful porno. It's you don't know whether you should be aroused or horrified. You know,
it's almost there with dare to say, Two Girls in a Cup.
Oh,
almost up there.
Right up there with Two Girls in One Cup, man.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. God. And for our younger viewers, if you don't know what that is,
don't
Google search that. I'm telling you right now, do not Google search it.
Oh my God.
Just enjoy this image, because this
arguably
is better. But it's close. It's close. But anyway. Yeah, man. So this is ridiculous. All right. So let's check out the article, because I haven't read this yet. First came the recent launch of the Marmite peanut butter, a curious spread described by one person as being more controversial than Brexit. More controversial than Brexit.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Okay, anyway, all right. So, food giants Heinz and Cadbury have collaborated to bring two unlikely ingredients together: the beloved cream egg and mayonnaise. Oh
man, I
Jesus.
I just thought about this. Cadbury owns the company here, that gum company.
Yeah.
And they do sometimes do the Cadbury stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
So are we going to have an Aeromist of mayonnaise and cream egg floating over our heads?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I really hope not either, Hardrick. Trust
me. So many people quit that job over there and come.
Yeah.
The turnaround rate would suck.
Oh, God. Anyway. Okay, so moving on with the article here.
Oh.
Well, some may have believed the Heinz Good Cadbury Cream Egg Mayo was an April Fool's joke. We can assure you that this product is real, albeit highly bizarre. Yes, this is a very bizarre combination.
I think it's like everybody they're into it because everybody's combining everything with mayonnaise. Like you get the ketchup mayonnaise now,
right?
Which I actually gotten is pretty good. I mean, sandwiches and stuff like that.
The ketchup mayonnaise is pretty good.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's cheap. When you put on a hamburger, you don't have to get both ketchup and mayonnaise. Just throw it on it. Yeah.
Interesting.
And other than the mayonnaise mustard one too, and so it's like, hey, I got an idea. Let's just put some mayonnaise in chocolate egg and see what the fuck happens.
That's disgusting. I don't care what you say.
I look at this as an April Fool's joke, or somebody trying to prank somebody. Hey, like somebody like a Halloween, instead of making caramel apples, they use onions and pretend it's caramel apples and trick somebody. I look at it that way.
That doesn't sound like an enjoyable Halloween at all.
No, it's not. So.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely terrible, and I never ever want to experience that. Now, let me ask you this: are you gonna eat it?
Hell no.
Come on, man, you gotta try it with me, bro.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Oh,
I can't
come
do
on.
it. Cannot do it.
Okay. So it says basically there's going to be a limited stock of these
Very
things
limited. Yeah,
available,
very limited.
obviously. So get it while it's hot. Okay, to quote, we have had so much fun creating this unique cream egg mayo for Easter with our friends over at Cadbury. We absolutely cannot wait for people to try it, said Martha Davis, brand manager of Heinz.
That'll be her last job. She'll be former brand management when this shit's over.
Yeah. So anyway,
I look at this. I mean, I'm not gonna try it with you because I got good health care, and I'm not gonna try to test it out with this shit. All right,
you don't want to see how good that healthcare really is, man.
No, I'm trying
the
to do
fucking diabetes you'll get from eating this bullshit.
I'm doing preventive health care, so I'll use no.
Heinz, seriously good mayo.
Nah.
It's so good, you'll get the beatus.
Everything else, liver failure, all that shit.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, you probably get some little failure from this. But yeah, anyway, guys, this is ridiculous, but we had to talk about it. It's just anyway, guys. All right, so moving on to the meat and potatoes of this issue. Moving on from Heinz ketchup or Heinz good mayo, whatever. All right, moving on. I can't take it anymore. All right, so here we have Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes.
But there's a twist on this. Since we talked a little bit about Mortal Kombat in the last issue, or I think the issue before the C2E2 issue.
Yeah, I think we did. I actually did.
Right, and this news recently just came out, so we're going to talk about this. So, Mortal Kombat 11 director would love to make a Marvel versus DC fighting game. Here's a question. Why has this game never been made yet?
That is actually, well, I mean, because one's owned by Warner Brothers and one's owned now by Disney. That's why they're competing.
That's true.
So, but I think in the early 2000s, Marvel and DC did come together to do a comic run where they combined DC and Marvel characters as one.
Yeah.
And so
do you think that this would be based off of that storyline?
No, I think it would be based on a different storyline. But
okay.
I think it would just be based. Yeah, no, it won't be based on that storyline. I think it'll have its own storyline, but will be really cool if it had those characters from that era as maybe downloadable characters or hidden characters.
That would be awesome.
Like you have a Batman Wolverine I forgot what was it. Batman and Wolverine combined as a character or something like that.
That's insane.
Captain America, Superman combined, something like that. Yeah, but I will love to see this game.
Yeah, no, I mean seriously, man, like this is like every kid's dream to have that fight, to be able to fight that fight. You're sitting there with your action figures when you're a kid and you're like, "Oh, we got Batman over here and I got freaking, like Spider-Man over here. They're going to fight. It's going to be so awesome." And like that, I want that. Please make this game. And I mean, Mortal Kombat 11, come on, man. Look, I mean, the game looks stellar. Let's be honest here. What's more is that he's already got an idea of the kind of project he'd like to work on. A Marvel versus DC crossover game. Okay, so it sounds like the actual creator of Mortal Kombat overall and the Injustice fighting games wants to do this. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is happening.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna happen.
I mean, and now that they've talked about it, if this thing doesn't happen, dude, do you understand the backlash these people get?
Oh, yeah.
Man. Okay, so Boone spoke to Game Informer recently and answered a series of rapid-fire questions that mainly focused on Mortal Kombat 11, but also diverged into other topics. Towards the end of the conversation, NetherRealm Studios is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So assuming Marvel would be willing to play ball, the concept of a Marvel versus DC game isn't too unheard of. It's certainly an idea that's been pitched by fans before, though the closest anyone's ever gotten to a crossover of that size is a Marvel vs. Capcom series, which we all know. Yes. Marvel vs. Capcom. So, yeah, man, I really would really love to see this game come out. if Marvel, and I think Marvel will, I mean, because it's one of those things like, really, they won't have to do much of anything. I mean, other than just release rights to their characters.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, because they've already got a basis of the game in Mortal Kombat 11. You know, they would probably use that engine and all that, and build upon it that way. So, I mean, really, yeah. And they would already have the studio doing it, which I believe the studio is owned by DC, right?
Yeah,
so well, Warner Brothers.
The Warner Brothers.
Right. So it's owned by Warner Brothers. So they already have the studio to create the characters. Basically, Marvel just has to sign on to the deal.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Marvel would be really stupid if they didn't. So Marvel, listen and let that shit happen.
What do you mean Disney let that shit happen?
Marvel, Disney, whatever. Disney, we're begging you. Let it happen. You have to do nothing. And it's just money in your pocket.
Even though they got like more money than usual.
Right, yeah, and they want more and more. Fine. Let them make the game. We'll give you more money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's what we want. As consumers, man, it's what we want. Anyway. So, Mortal Kombat 11 does look awesome, guys. Looks like that game is set to drop. Where did it say?
27th.
It's the 23rd of April.
Oh, I thought it was 27th.
No, it's the 23rd of April. So, yeah, I will have that game. And I will probably do a review on it. But anyway, with that being said, guys, let's look forward to a Marvel versus DC fighting game, please and thank you.
Yes.
All right. Moving on to the next about the Joker trailer. Okay, man. I know I've said this in a past podcast that Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, I was not sold on.
I'm beyond sold on this one.
After this trailer.
Yeah.
I just want to go down on Joaquin Phoenix right now.
Oh my god.
Give him a big old dirty Joker blowjob. Because
he's now the new Joker.
He is the quintessential Joker, and we haven't even seen the movie yet. This movie looks amazing, and it's a piece about a man's psychology. It's not necessarily about Batman or it's. I mean, they talk about Bruce Wayne possibly being in the trailer and all that.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't care about that, man. I'm not into. I don't. If they never had Bruce Wayne in it, I would care less, because this trailer looks so damn good. The cinematography, the shots, the very practical. This movie,
yeah, it is, yeah.
Very fucking practical, and I think to do a movie with very little special effects, and to pull me into a trailer like this did, I want to see more. I want to see more right now. Like this movie can't come soon enough.
And October is almost, it's a long ways away, but
guys, we will be doing a one-shot issue of the Joker. And honestly, what I really like about like how they did this trailer, really the only thing that makes you feel this is a DC movie is that logo right at the end.
Oh yeah.
Where they DC. I would see this movie whether it was a DC movie or not.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely waiting for it. But one crazy thing I just saw on the internet meme that 1999 it's 2019, but 1989 Joaquin Phoenix played Superboy in I think in a Superboy movie or TV movie or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he was Superboy. Now he's the Joker.
That is amazing. That's full circle there, man.
Yeah.
So okay, so I think the angle that they're going to play this, or the angle they could play with this, bringing it into like the DCU, the cinematic universe of DC, is Joker is a mantle that's passed down, beginning with this Joaquin Phoenix. Because if you look at how old he is in this, he's in his 40s. And if that's supposedly Bruce Wayne in this trailer, then you have a very old Joker and a very young Bruce Wayne. So the age gap there is, there's an age issue there.
Well, I think the Joker is technically older than should be supposed to be older.
Oh yeah,
than,
he's well, no, I think technically they're around the same age, at least in the animated stuff for sure.
I was thinking about like maybe like 10, 15 years apart.
No, I think they're very much close in age. I think in the comics, I think
because and I think in the other DCU is the other Jokers are copycats.
Right, yeah, and I think that's where they're gonna go with this. Is that like this here is the original Joker? This is where it starts, and it would make sense as to why the other Jokers are around and they're around the same age as Batman, where it's supposed to be. Right, yeah. So I think like this movie sets it off, right, and then the next one being. Whatever, if you look at Batman's timeline in his life, at least in the DCU, you could say that the second Joker is what we have in Suicide Squad, I guess. Jared Leto's Joker, which I'm not a big fan of. There was moments he had that I really enjoyed the character, but not totally sold on it. But anyway, yeah. So I think there is a lot of cool things they could do with that. Like the Joker is a moniker.
Yeah.
And it is passed down just like, that happens how often, man? I mean, those monikers are passed down. Look at Robin, for example.
Exactly.
How many people were Robin? So why can't we have that in the, bad guy mythos of, DC? So.
Yeah.
But what do I know? But anyway, yeah. So I'm really, really looking forward to this movie. What's your favorite part about this trailer, man?
Oh wow. Wow. Damn. I don't know.
It's all good.
Man, I actually like it all. I think the subway scene is I like because where he's like laughing and the guys beat him up and he just
where he's dressed up as the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just funny. Like, it tortured soul. They beat him down until he can't take no more. Yeah. It just pulls you in, man. Like, you feel it.
Especially the last part where he just sitting there and is just not smiling, just looking into like that last part was really cool too.
Okay, and real quick, I'm sitting here thinking, and I hate to compare like the universes, but Marvel and DC, I see this going the way of like a Thanos type character. God damn it! Hold on, I need a minute. Shut up. So I feel like this is gonna go in the way of like Thanos and the Joker, or Thanos being sympathizers. I feel like as the change of Joker, from I forget the guy's name, but as a regular guy into Joker, you're gonna have people who sympathize for the character because of how he's treated. Like with Thanos, like there was a lot of people who sympathized for Thanos because of the things that he went through, and how he ended up the way he is. And I feel like this is gonna go that same way, where we're going to feel sorry for this character, and he will, in a sense, be a hero.
Okay.
I feel like people are gonna do that, man. Thank God I got that thought out. Jesus. Anyway, yeah. So I really feel like this movie's gonna go in that way, where we're gonna sympathize with this character, and we're gonna root for him by the end of this movie, which I think would be absolutely awesome. I mean, because like, think about it, man. Some of the best movies out there, the bad guy wins.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back. Anyway, just had to make that point. So yeah, guys, I'm really excited about the Joker. I know Hardrick and I think we're going to do an event for this movie because we're so stoked about it. I have yet to hear anything negative about this trailer. And
we hear the negativity when the test video of the costume test. Everyone's like, oh, this
looks ridiculous. Yeah. I was kind of bitching about it too.
Now that you were one of them,
Guilty
and now
as
you
charged.
actually see. Now you see it. It's like, oh shit, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Like I'm blown away. I'm blown away, guys.
Yeah.
Kudos DC for making this happen. Kudos. Okay, so moving on to our final topic of this week. All right, so our next story, guys, is we are talking Shazam.
Shazam.
That's right, man. So Shazam has been out. We haven't seen it yet. We plan on seeing it. We'll do a little review on it, I think. Maybe not necessarily a one-shot unless the movie like blows our minds, which so far it looks like it is blowing people's minds. So here's the story from comicbook.com. We're talking numbers. So the headline here, Shazam pulls 5.9 million at opening night box office, tracking towards 145 million worldwide launch.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, right out the gate. Here's the thing. DC. Haven't seen this movie yet. This might be the best movie you've put out so far. This might be it.
Since Wonder Woman.
Oh, yes, correct. Yes, Wonder Woman was a great movie. Good job on that, DC. But this, guys.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see this. And what's really cool is, like, they've got people hyped for a character that not a lot of people know about.
Well, some people knew about him, but not like new fans and stuff like that. If you didn't, I don't think you knew, but Shazam was a TV show in the 70s.
Correct. Yeah, no, I know that.
And then it was actually a TV show back, I think, in the 50s or 60s.
Okay.
And yeah, so like around the era of Superman TV show, stuff like that during the black and white era. So
I got you. So, yeah, people knew who the character was, and I know I think that character has actually gone through some copyright. At least the name. So Shazam used to be known as Captain Marvel.
Yes.
So everybody knows that the Captain Marvel movie is out now. So I think it was during the 60s and stuff. There was this copyright battle for the name of Captain Marvel. So the older crowd would know him as Captain Marvel. The younger crowd would know him as Shazam.
Shazam.
Right. So and it's interesting how some of these comic book characters have come into these worlds from other worlds, essentially. Like we'll use Grifter as an example. Grifter was Wildcats, right? He was in the Wildcats, and that was what was a publisher on that? Yeah, that was an Image publish. And then
because Jim Lee was one of the founders of Image Comics. When he did that, he created a character. He created the group Wildcats, and Grifter was one of the characters.
Right.
And then when he went to DC, because if I'm not mistaken, they gave him a publishing deal as a publisher.
Gotcha.
And part of the deal was he'd bring his creative characters over to DC, which he did. So, and that's how it happened.
Nice. Yeah. So that's just cool how they do that. It makes interesting stories and gives us things to talk about. But anyway, guys, back to talking to Shazam. I just wanted to use that as a little example to kind of dive into like how Shazam kind of came to be. I love Shazam in the Young Justice series. If anybody's seen that, they know what I'm talking about. It's the animated series about like the sidekick group. Anyway, Shazam was great, guys. Really great. Okay, so let's dive into Shazam's weekend numbers a little bit more with the article here. So the latest installment of the DC Extended Universe Shazam was released last night. It has already made more money than expected. According to Deadline, the Zachary Levi-led film took in $5.9 million in the United States and Canada during previews. It's basically, and if you add the pay Fandango sneak peeks, the film has already made $9.2 million domestically. So, $9.2 million just in the United States on opening night. Here's the thing, man. I think people were surprised by the trailer. I think even after the trailer came out, I think people were kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks good. And then some hype started rolling about it. People didn't realize who the character was. And I think once they saw the trailer, realized who the character was, then people started getting on board, man. All right, moving on with the article. Lots of late-night business pushed Shazam to higher figures last night from the early 4 million plus we first spotted. So, just overnight, it jumped 4 mil to 9.2. Damn. Yeah. So the site compared the movie's opening to Marvel Cinematic Universe Ant-Man, which makes sense considering they are smaller, more light-hearted films in their respective franchises. Ant-Man made $6.4 million on its first night. Difference of $3.5 million. Wow. Shazam carries a net production cost of around $1 million, and after its global launch, the current expectation is that it should fare quite well in the long run. So, tracking has tracking has indicated that Shazam will open between 45 million and 50 million this week domestically. So, going from the first night, 9.2 million, then to almost $50 million in one weekend. Wow. Guys, I want to see this movie. I can't wait to see this movie. 93% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, guys. I mean, what else is there to say?
Yeah.
DC finally has a great movie, and people are excited to see it. Like, this movie here might have just saved the DC Cinematic Universe, man.
Yeah.
Because for a while there, I was a little leery about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I bought the deep Blu-rays, and I went and saw the movies for all, Justice League and all that. I went and did all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to go see this twice. Just to support it, because I want them to keep making things like this.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see it. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, guys, look forward to the review of this movie. Maybe do like a quick 15-minute one-shot conversation about it. But yeah, guys, that's Shazam. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it. It's in theaters right now. If you have seen it, comment below and tell us what you think. No spoilers, please, because we haven't seen the movie yet. So please, be kind. Don't spoil things for us. Awesome. Anyway, guys, well, I guess that we'll wrap it up for this week on Pages Beyond Paper. Thank you guys for listening. Please, if you like this video, this podcast, like and subscribe. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Yeah. We want you guys out there to enjoy what we're doing because we enjoy it as well. Man, I'm sorry. I'm really excited for this Shazam movie. We need to go see this movie. Real quick, also, I wanted to let you guys know, at C2E2, we were on Chuckload of Comics. We did a Creators Roundtable, podcast roundtable with Chuck and Ryan from the Chump Cast. So if you guys want to go check out the Chump Cast on iTunes, check it out. It's a great podcast. If you guys haven't checked out Chuckload, because we haven't plugged them enough yet, go check out Chuckload of Comics at YouTube. And then you guys could see this. We did post it in the Facebook page.
Yeah, this is the episode 1 of the roundtable. He's doing more with other YouTube podcasters and stuff like that. So to talk about podcasting, if you guys want to get into it, I think that'll be the best thing to watch because
absolutely
you'll learn from other podcasters what to do, how to do it, and maybe avoid the mistakes that we all made.
We're still making.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, definitely check it out. So it's something to look forward to. So
yeah, guys. So go ahead and get on Chuckload of Comics or go to our Facebook page and check out this awesome video we were in, and they've got awesome other awesome videos for you guys to check out. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. If you're listening on the iTunes, guys, again, please like, subscribe, follow, download, all of that stuff.
Yes.
We love you. Hardrick, get us out of here, my friend.
Do not eat those stupid ass Cadbury mayonnaise eggs. I'll just own you. Peace. I'm serious. Don't.
I'm going to go get it right now. All right. Love you, bud.
Yeah, peace.
Peace. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button for us. If you guys want to take this podcast on the go, you can find us at iTunes. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoy, and we'll catch you on the other side, guys. Peace.